Hello everybody, welcome to Jim Shave. Nice to have you here. Okay, today is going to be probably, let's see, it's probably my cheapest ever shave. Recently I was on the mainland continent there, and I was looking through a Turkish Bazaar. It's like a big warehouse for Turkish cutlery, crockery, clothes, toys, you name it. So, they had a little shaving section, guys. They did. And when I was there, probably the crappiest razor I'm ever going to see in a shop, but it was this, and it's the Yuma. See how tiny it is? The Yuma. It's all in Turkish. There's the price tag. €3. €3. Less than £3. What's it look like though? There it is. The size of that. Isn't that titchy? Little titchy witchy titchy razor. The finish is crap. It's look at the look at the head there. Badly coated, badly made, very rough. More like a toy, but it was €3. But what a great razor for travelling. There's the profile. Puts me in mind slightly of the Gillette Tech. But yeah. It's rough and ready. £3. There's the handle. Hollow. And bottom of the base plate there. And there's the look how cheaply that's been made, but hey, come on. €3. So with that €3 razor, actually picked up a Turkish brush as well, which is actually more expensive than the razor. Here's the brush. It's €4. Obviously it's some sort of Sinfair, I don't know what. Quite a stiff backbone to the knot. And there's the name, Elida. If you're Turkish, correct me if I'm wrong. I just take that €4 sticker off there. I don't want everyone to know I'm cheap. And of course, with it being a Turkish warehouse selling Turkish household goods and wares, they sell this stuff too. The old Arko. I think it's about €1.50, €1.50. Got a couple of those. I won't be using that particular stick today. I'll be using the remains of this one. This is want to carry around with dome shaves and such as. So let's get a blade in it, and today I'm going to be using a willy. Yeah, I'm going to put a willy in this razor because I haven't used a willy for ages. I'm not accustomed to putting willies on my face, to be honest, but I'll make an exception today. Okay, Willys Premium. I think these Willys blades, I think they were getting dished out with by Pearl Shaving, the Indian company. If you're buying razors like that Pearl Flexi, which I am actually, is still in my luggage. So there we go. There's the Willys Premium. See how she fits. I'll have a profile to this head, the curvature to the profile. Okay, we just pop the willy in there. It's the blade obviously isn't following this profile. I have to push it down for it to sit on the bayonets, the lugs, whichever way you want to call them. Base plate on. This is going to be interesting. Oh yeah, okay. So here we are. There's the blade. Not a great amount of blade show. Very small blade gap. So yeah, got quite a bit of overhang on the edges here. But I'll probably never use this razor again, to be honest. But yeah, £3. This camera looks a bit. Am I a bit? I don't know. Right. So first of all, I'm going to wet the whiskers, of course. How are we all doing? Good, I hope. Yes, if you're using a shave stick, you really do need to wet the whiskers first. And I've just realised I've left my specs on and I've got a t-shirt on. That's because it is cold in here, so already started wetting up. I'm not going to take the thing off now. So, Arko shave stick, and we just simply, well, just drop this brush in the water. See if it falls to pieces in the water. So, anyone Turkish, do you really use those razors in Turkey? Turkey being one of the shaving capitals of the world. There we go. That should do. Let's see if it goes. Ooh, look at the way that knot's all splayed out. Oh, it's rough. Look, to be fair, it's brand new. Now, if I leave these glasses on, I think it'll be the first time that I shaved with specs on. Arko, very cheap, very affordable soap, but a very good performer. It's an excellent soap. A lot of people aren't too impressed by the scent profile. I wasn't at first, but it's grown on me. I'll take it for what it is. Very affordable soap, good for travel, doesn't matter if you lose it. As you can see, even with this naff cheap brush, it's lathered up very well. So put some more water in here. Yeah, the Arko does take a lot of water, which is good. This brush, it is a rough thing, I must say. I know it's not broken in, but I don't think it ever will be. It's actually so rough, it's actually taken the lather off, as opposed to putting it on. But this is managing to lather up, so let's hope it's just holding enough in the brush for the next second and third pass. Okay, I'm actually quite looking forward to trying this little dinky thing actually. So here we go. Yeah, very mild as you expected. You can tell it's quite cheap because it sounds cheap. And these Willys blades are really good performers. Water dripping everywhere. Yeah, I think it really is the first time I've shaved from the specs on, so it feels really weird. And I wouldn't say the specs are aiding me any because especially varifocals. Got an old spot here. That'll just decap again. Incoming call. Coming through my watch. Hello? 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 No, it's not connecting. Got another spot there, you can see it's actually raised. Where are these bloody spots coming from? It's actually raised up. I don't know. 60 years old, 16, and I'm getting bloody zits all over the place. Okay, it does feel a little rough on the neck. But watch that zit there. There's a bristle from the brush in the razor. Not really shocked about that, to be fair, to be honest. I mean, I was expecting a lot more bristles from the brush to be stuck on the face with the razor then. Okay. Yeah, this brush, will I use it again? Probably not. Would I recommend it to anyone? Again, probably not. But, I don't know. If you're travelling, it's fine. But it's not doing a great job with this lather, is it? Normally have no problems with Arko soap. Dropping everything everywhere. Got lava all over my shoes. This is weird because I'm actually looking above the camera. Got to change. So I've set myself up in a totally different position. Thought that spot would have healed me now since the last shave. Well, it has healed, just decapped it. Okay. So, as I say, this was a cheap razor and it's a cheap shave. It really is. I don't even know what to title this shave because probably just a cheap Turkish shave. Okay, will that do? Definitely not my best shave. But when you have a shaving channel, these are the things you have to do. Let's get under that nose line there while I can. I've just been very careful with these tabs here, they're quite long. Longer than the tabs left on the head of the Wilkinson Sword Classic, for instance. I'm talking about the metal Wilkinson Sword here, not the plastic. That felt rough on us all a little bit, it needs a green there. Yeah, so Third pass. I think this is just going to sit next to me other brushes to make them look good. Well, they do say you get what you pay for, don't you? And I did. I got what I expected, to be honest. I knew this wasn't going to be good. I could have been surprised though. Rightio. Look at that. The handle, the way it's modelling itself off. Vintage razors. From razors of bygone days. Now it's feeling not very good. It reminds me of a €3 razor. Struggling on the edge of the chin. I'll do a fair bit of work on the chin there. Then again, I usually do it, don't I? But it's hardly, it's, you know, it's weird, it feels rough, but it's not doing a tremendous job in i.e. taking the air down. It's really struggling against the nose, against the grain under the nose there. But we are getting there eventually. Lava's completely dissipated on the neck. That's just purely down to the brush. Isn't this strange? Our brush can affect lava, so in such a way. It's something I would never ever thought of before. How a brush, the fibres, the knots, whatever, the way it affects actual lava, even the fact of dissipating on the skin. So that's it's quite a find. Well, I said I'd use this when I saw this in the cheap Turkish Bazaar. I did say to myself, I'm going to get that razor, I'm going to shave it on YouTube. Thank God I have, because I won't be doing it again. I'm just going out for the rinse. Well, yeah, I got what I expected here, fellas. It was okay, but you know, if that had been a razor I'd pay some, like, say, even 20 notes for, I would have been really, really disappointed. But I paid €3, less than £3 sterling. So no complaints really. But yeah, there we have it. Not too much bother from that decap spot. I'm a BBS. I am, yes, I am BBS, but not on the neck. But got there in the end. That's all that matters, isn't it? Okay, so we've got Turkish brush, Turkish tool, Turkish razor, Indian blade, Turkish aftershave splash. This is the Arko Gold, and it's said to be very close to brute. Oh, I feel some Velcro on the chin there, so we didn't do a great job of clearing that. We'll have to have another shave in the morning, I think. Ah, it's a horrific lump I've got in there. Right, enough of my skin complaints. You don't want to know about that. Right, quick recap. It's paining me to do it. What's yet? Okay. So, the razor for today was this little thing here. I don't even know if I might keep this in the collection, I might just go into the bin. And so completely Turkish, made in Turkey, and it's called the, well, to us, it's probably Deluxe. In there, I had a willy. So I was shaving with my willy. The last video using the razor I was shaving with my knob out, and now I'm shaving with a willy. Soap, of course, Turkish, was the Arko. Only was using the remains of an Arko stick I had in my travel bag. The brush, that was again, well, it's more expensive than the razor, but it's a heap of junk. That's the Lider brush, made in Turkey, and all finished off with the Turkish aftershave splash. I'll there for another day. Okay, guys. Thanks very much for watching. It's been an adventure, this one. It's wasn't your regular type of shave, but I promise the next one will be. It'll be more of a serious thing. But yeah, bloody chin. Okay, guys. Thanks very much for watching. Thanks for all the recent subs, likes, comments. I appreciate you all. Okay, fellas, stay safe. See you further down the line. Bye bye now.